Hello fellow preppers, welcome to our guide on preparing for Doomsday. Now don't let that term scare you. Doomsday prepping is simply about being prepared for the unexpected. It's about having the foresight to anticipate possible catastrophes, whether natural disasters, an economic collapse, or even societal breakdowns. It's about safeguarding your future and the future of those you care about. The world we live in is unpredictable. We've seen this in the past, we're seeing it now, and we'll surely see it again in the future. This unpredictability is exactly why we need to prepare. Not out of fear, but out of the need to survive and thrive in the face of adversity. The essence of Doomsday prepping is readiness. It's about having the tools, knowledge, and mindset to navigate through tough times. Remember, being prepared isn't about living in fear, but about being ready for anything. In the world of prepping, understanding potential threats is key. Let's delve into the different disasters or apocalyptic scenarios that are commonly prepared for. We begin with natural disasters. Earthquakes, hurricanes, floods, wildfires. These are just a few examples of Mother Nature's wrath. Next, we consider economic collapse. The fragility of our global economy could lead to hyperinflation, unemployment, and resource scarcity. Then there's the prospect of the next world war, where the use of nuclear, biological, or chemical weapons could drastically alter our way of life. Lastly, societal breakdown is a scenario that's often overlooked. This could result from a combination of the above threats, or from political unrest, epidemics, or even widespread technological failure. So we have a variety of threats, each with their own unique set of challenges. Knowledge of potential threats helps us prepare effectively. It's not about being scared, it's about being prepared. Prepping isn't just about stockpiling supplies, it's a mindset. An essential element of prepping is the mental fortitude to withstand the unexpected. This is where the prepper mindset comes into play. Think of it as a mental toolkit, where self-reliance, adaptability, and resilience are your main tools. Self-reliance is about having the confidence and ability to take care of yourself, to make difficult decisions in the face of adversity. It's about trusting in your abilities and your preparations. Adaptability is the capacity to adjust to new conditions, to think on your feet. It's about being open to new ideas and solutions and not being stuck in one way of thinking. Resilience, the third tool, is your ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep going when things get tough. It's about the will to survive, no matter what. These three qualities combined form the backbone of a prepper's mindset. With the right mindset, you can overcome any challenge that comes your way. A well-structured prepper plan is your roadmap to survival. From the moment disaster strikes, every decision you make can mean the difference between life and death. That's why it's crucial to have a solid plan in place before catastrophe hits. First off, you'll need to assess your resources. This includes everything from your physical possessions to your skills and knowledge. Do you have a secure shelter? What about a reliable source of clean water and food? How about medical supplies? Also, consider your personal skills. Are you adept at first aid? Can you hunt or fish? Or maybe you're skilled in mechanics or carpentry. Once you have a clear understanding of what you have to work with, it's time to identify potential risks. This involves asking some tough questions. What types of disasters are most likely to occur in your area? How would these disasters affect your access to food, water, and medical care? What are the potential dangers to your shelter? With your resources assessed and potential risks identified, you can then start developing strategies for survival. This could mean fortifying your shelter, learning new skills, or stockpiling additional supplies. It could also involve creating an evacuation plan or developing a system for communicating with family members in the event of a disaster. But remember, a prepper plan is never truly finished. As situations change and new information becomes available, you should continually revisit and revise your plan. Maybe you've moved to a new location, or perhaps you've acquired new resources or skills. Also, don't forget to practice. A plan is only as good as your ability to execute it. Run through various disaster scenarios and test your strategies. This will help you identify any weaknesses in your plan and give you a better understanding of how you might react under pressure. Lastly, a solid prepper plan isn't only about survival. It's also about maintaining a good quality of life in the face of adversity. So, consider including strategies for maintaining morale, such as keeping a stock of comfort foods, practicing stress management techniques, or planning activities to keep spirits high. Remember, a good plan today can save your life tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you need to survive. First and foremost, food and water. Aim to stockpile a minimum of 3 weeks' worth of non-perishable food items. Consider things like canned goods, dried beans, rice, and pasta. It's not just about quantity, but quality too. Ensure your stash is nutritious and varied to keep morale high. Water is even more crucial. You'll need a gallon per person per day for drinking and sanitation. That adds up quickly, so consider water purification methods as part of your survival strategy. Next, medical supplies. A well-stocked first aid kit is a must, but don't overlook prescription medications, over-the-counter remedies, and basic hygiene products. Finally, other essentials like flashlights, batteries, multi-tools, and sturdy clothing are invaluable in a crisis. Remember, a good prepper doesn't just accumulate. They curate. Choose items that are practical, durable, and multi-purpose. Having the right supplies can mean the difference between life and death in a crisis situation. Securing your shelter and supplies is a crucial step in your prepping journey. Consider this: your home is not just a place to live, it's a sanctuary, a haven from the chaos that might ensue. It's only logical to ensure its security. Start by fortifying your home, reinforce doors and windows, create safe rooms, and establish a security perimeter. Remember, a strong defense is the best defense. Protecting your supplies is equally important. You've worked hard to stockpile essentials, so ensure they're safe from theft or damage. Consider hidden storage, lockable containers, or even burying supplies in waterproof containers as last resort options. Keep in mind, your shelter and supplies are only as secure as your vigilance. Regular checks, maintenance, and updates to your security measures are vital to ensure their effectiveness. In the end, it's about creating a safe and secure environment for you and your loved ones. Your home is your fortress, protect it well. Skills are just as important as supplies in a survival situation. In the world of survival, knowledge is power. It's not just about having a stockpile of resources, it's about knowing how to use them effectively and how to survive when they run out. First aid, for instance, can be a lifesaver. Knowing how to dress a wound or perform CPR could make the difference between life and death in a crisis situation. Navigation is another key skill. If you're lost or need to move to a safer location, being able to use a compass or navigate by the stars can be invaluable. Fire making too is essential. A fire can provide warmth, cook food, purify water, and signal for help. And let's not forget self-defense. In a world where law and order may have broken down, knowing how to protect yourself and your loved ones is crucial. Equip yourself with the right skills, and you'll be truly prepared. Prepping is not a solitary journey. Building a community can be a lifesaver. You see, in times of crisis, having a network of like-minded individuals can prove to be an invaluable resource. It's all about strength in numbers. When you connect with fellow preppers, you're not just expanding your social circle, you're building a safety net. This network can be a platform for sharing resources, swapping survival tips, or even forming alliances for potential disaster scenarios. But how do you build such a network? Start by reaching out in your local community. Join local meetups or start one yourself. Look for online forums and social media groups dedicated to prepping and survival. Don't be shy to share your knowledge and learn from others. Remember, prepping isn't just about being ready to face the apocalypse alone. It's about ensuring the survival and well-being of our communities. Because when it comes down to it, remember, together we stand, divided we fall. Being prepared is a continuous process, not a one-time event. It's not enough to make a plan, stockpile supplies, and then forget about it. Preparedness requires constant attention and commitment. Think of it like nurturing a garden. You wouldn't plant seeds and then never water or weed it, would you? Similarly, your prepper plan needs regular review and updating. As circumstances change, so should your strategies. Perhaps new threats have emerged that you need to account for, or maybe you've acquired new resources that can bolster your plan. Additionally, just as food in your pantry can go stale, so can your supplies. Routinely rotate your stockpile to ensure everything remains fresh and usable. And remember, staying informed about potential threats is crucial. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to survival. So keep an eye on the news, stay updated with the latest survival techniques, and constantly educate yourself about the world around you. Stay prepared, stay vigilant, and remember, survival is a journey, not a destination. That's it for today, fellow preppers. We've journeyed together through the critical aspects of doomsday prepping, from understanding its importance and assessing potential threats, to cultivating a resilient mindset and creating a solid survival plan. We've also delved into the essentials of stockpiling and securing supplies, honing survival skills, and the significance of building a supportive community. Remember, preparation is not an act, but a habit. It's about regular review and updating of your plan, rotating supplies, and staying informed about potential threats. In the face of the unknown, it's our preparedness that will see us through. And as we continue on this path, it's not about succumbing to fear, but about empowering ourselves with knowledge and skills to face any crisis. If you found this journey enlightening, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into the world of prepping. Well, with that said, I will catch you on the next one.